Oh, let's talk about it right now. Tony Khan straight cooked Papa H last night. And before you guys come in there, talk about the WWE is so superior to AEW. AEW is small time. Let me tell y'all this. TKO and Tony Khan were on record in saying that AEW is considered competition. Smaller competition, but competition nevertheless. So all of this stuff that a lot of you marks talk about, like the WWE is so gigantic and superior, they're bigger than every other brand out. They don't have to acknowledge AEW. That's a bull crap. Because if that was the case, why would you jam stack the whole weekend full of events, knowing this is AEW's WrestleMania? You had SmackDown Friday. You had NXT Great American Bash Saturday. You had Saturday Night Main Event Saturday night. Then you have the women's pay-per-view on Sunday, which is the day. Then you're bringing back Bill Goldberg and you're hyping the whole return around him. You mean to tell me, and you gonna sit there and convince me that they don't see that as competition? You choose this weekend to do all this? You're not fooling me. But, excuse me. What made AEW All In stand out was his presentation, first of all. It looked spectacular. I'm talking about the stage. The crowd energy was lit through the whole night. Even though my only complaint about AEW pay-per-views is they're too long. This is a whole work shift worth of wrestling. Not everybody got that type of time, Tony Khan. But this is what wrestling fans wanted. You had this in-your-face, aggressive, no ads, no sponsor, no forced celebrity intaking stories. You had hardcore shit. You had surprise returns. You had emotional wins. I mean, you know it was flawed. It was a bit too long and some of the matches should have been X'd off the card. But they had too many moments for us to ignore. My man Bryan Danielson returning. The Jeff Hardy of this era. Darby Allin returning. Edge returning. I mean, then they had the whole Avengers type booking that they did with WrestleMania 40 last year with this here. Bringing all the stories to the head. It was great to see, man. Mox and Hangman was probably one of the best matches I ever seen in my life. Then you had the Hurt Business. They got the W. Okada and Omega, one of my favorite matches. If you're a Japan fan, dope. Mercedes and Tony Storm, dope. Overall, 8 out of 10, man. Great story. I mean, great pay-per-view. Great pay-per-view. One thing I will give Tony Khan, he can book a pay-per-view. I'll give him that. Now, the WWE, on the other hand, I watched that, and my experience just felt it was wrong with all these damn ads and commercials, the hot shot booking. Like, you really rushing through premier legendary acts with Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton, and you using them as a platform to elevate Logan Paul and bring Jelly Roll in the damn mix. This is the problem I have with that type of shit, and that's what's really hurting the WWE. You got all this talent here. Randy and Drew alone could captivate a dope story, but that was rushed. Like, it was spur of the moment booking, so that way we could get Logan Paul and Jelly Roll booked on the pay-per-view to sell some tickets. That's the type of shit I don't like. Even though they have history, it's like it don't mesh together. And ever since last year, Drew Mack had just been floundering out there, man. Just like I said, Drew Mack should have been the one going after Roman Reigns. That's the feud. That's the feud right there. Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre. Because he was aiming at all the bloodline members. And Drew rightfully had a chip on his shoulder because he lost in his hometown to Roman Reigns. He never let that go. So, him facing Roman should have been the pay-per-view match right there. But things got debosculated, man. So what do we have here? We got more logos, of course. You got long ass entrances. It's feeling corporate again. You got Cena. He gonna be ghost for another 3 weeks. Seth Rollins getting hurt. Bloodline NWO storyline continuing. You got the black talent like the New Day, the Street Profits all taking L's in the same month to big up Triple H's vanilla favorites in Judgment Day and the Wyatt Six. Then R-Truth done lost all his momentum. He just another guy on the card now. Like, he floundered all the black talent. Then you got your man, what's his name? Felix. Felix, I think that's his name. He in the mid card with Andrade. He ain't doing nothing. But the only one they got right was Penta, because Penta is an international star. This man is like La Paca of our era, right? Of this era right now. So they couldn't really fumble him. But it's just like I said, a big shout out to the Wrestling Council. We talked about this many times. Triple H seemingly don't know how to book black talent. Or Latino talent for that matter. And it's proof in the pudding. So what you're going to do is you're going to probably give the Samoans the cosplay black gimmicks, thinking that's going to get us over. Then you're going to sit here and you're going to bring the rappers in. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Salute the West Side Gun for coming out there at AEW All In. And you think you're going to bring rappers out here that's going to draw us, but not overlook the fact that you're treating the black talent like crap. And another thing too, we're going to see what's going to happen with Bianca Belair and Jade and Naomi. Notice this. The black talent is the one, and the black talent, the Samoan talent, have the most interesting angles. These vanilla midgets that Triple H been trying to book don't have no generated interest at all. At all, period. Now, I'm going a little ramble, but going back to that also with Saturday Night Main Event, Seth Rollins getting hurt was a total blow. Now, I don't know if it's a work. We will see. We will see at SummerSlam. If it's a work, then it's a genius work. But the way he landed, I don't know. I seriously doubt it. Because what made me believe this isn't a work is the fact that they had Goldberg and Gunther go almost 30 minutes. And I was thinking, damn, this has to be real. And then Seth didn't run out there and cash in. They had to probably, call an audible. And then here's the other disrespect. Regardless of how you feel about Goldberg. Goldberg is still a draw. Goldberg put asses in seats. This is why they call him to sell the pay-per-view. Why would you cut off his retirement speech? That's disrespect. Like, come on, man. Why would you do that to Goldberg? Cut off his retirement speech. If you building the match based off him being his final match, why would you cut off his retirement speech? If he's retiring, that is, because we know wrestlers don't retire. That's a bad look to me. That's a very bad look. But right now, overall, AEW got the juice right now. I'm hoping Tony Khan can maintain that momentum. And the best way he can maintain that momentum is by not copying the WWE. Don't bring no celebrities here. Focus on what you're doing. Don't worry about what they're doing. Worry about what you're doing. And you're doing the phenomenal job with the pay-per-view. So, keep doing that. Don't worry about what WWE is doing. They slowly crumbling as far as I can see. Yeah, they drawing big numbers, but look at the hindsight. This shit is looking like WCW 98. You got all the talent in the world, but y'all don't know how to build the story going forward. But that's my take on it, man. So let me know what you guys think. Subscribe, hit the like button. Peace.